It's late evening. Detroit is engulfed in fog. Another steel mark plant worker has gone missing in the industrial district. Detectives Tom and Amy head there, the third case in a month. Little do they know, this investigation will change everything.
If this one has disappeared too, it means someone is hiding right under our noses.
Or something.
A guard meets them at the gate. He's shaking, his eyes darting. It's clear he hasn't slept for several nights.
He just disappeared. He was on shift, then the light flickered and that was it. I thought he went to get a tool.
Were the cameras working?
Near the old hangar, Tom notices boot prints. They lead to a side entrance and then abruptly end. The dust is untouched, as if the person had simply vanished into thin air.
Look, the prints are fresh, but nothing else.
It was as if he stepped and disappeared.
In the security room, the old screens flicker with static. The recording shows a worker walking down the hallway. The lights flicker, and a second later, the hallway is empty.
Doesn't look fake. Too real.
Or someone cut out the moment. But why?
One of the workers agrees to talk. His hands are shaking, his eyes darting to the door.
I saw a shadow, a huge one. It moved along the walls, as if looking for someone.
Are you sure this isn't a human?
No, ma'am. It was something else.
The detectives decide to stay until nightfall. The factory is plunged into darkness. Only the faint hum of the ventilation system and drops of water from the ceiling can be heard. Suddenly, in the distance, there's the sound of metal clanging.
Did you hear?
Yes, it comes from there.
Behind the rusty door is a descent down. It smells of damp and old oil. There are fingerprints and old wires on the walls.
Someone has clearly been here recently.
Shine a light here. What are these symbols?
Downstairs is a strange room. Mechanisms, wires, lamps. On the floor is a lab coat and traces of blood. On the wall is equipment resembling an experimental generator.
What is it, Tom?
It looks like a homemade portal, but who made it?
There is an old dictaphone on the table. Tom turns it on.
He takes those who remain after midnight. Light is the only thing that holds him back.
Who is he?
They decide to stay another night. At midnight, the light flickers. A shadow moves along the walls. Tom raises the lantern, and someone bursts out of the darkness.
Stop! Police!
A man in a lab coat runs through narrow corridors. Detectives are in pursuit. The sound of footsteps, the hum of metal.
He's heading for the east exit.
Don't let him escape.
It's raining outside. The man falls to his knees. Tom grabs him by the collar.
Did you kill them?
No, I tried to bring them back. They're between dimensions.
In the department, a scientist explains that he was conducting experiments in teleportation to move cargo without transport. But something went wrong. The workers became stuck between dimensions.
And you decided to remain silent?
I thought I could fix everything.
The plant was closed, the equipment was confiscated, the bodies were never found, but the disappearances stopped.
Sometimes the answers are worse than the questions themselves.
A week later, an unaddressed letter arrived in the department's mailbox. Inside was a photo. It showed one of the missing men standing at the factory gate. Only behind him was a shadow, resembling a human one.